Hello, guys. Welcome back. So, our mystery god had revealed themselves, had been for some time. Let's just say that I'm a gifted idiot, which you know if you watch this channel, and I kept getting signs from Scotland, right? Did you know they had tartan in Ireland? I didn't. I didn't. I'm stupid. Anyhow, I'm getting back here. I think I was Lou. And apparently it was, I try not to let people influence me. I will ask you guys for help, but I'm so excitable. I try not to let people influence me. But I was getting signs today too about, interfering with the building. And it sounds weird because the gods have already taken credit for everything, right? Well, the average god is canny enough that if you're going to hand them credit for something, they'll take it. They'll take it. Yeah, that was me. And Odin just said, I knew you'd find the truth eventually, and kind of walked away, because, Odin, he's going to turn everything to his advantage. And Asmodeus has been twitching his little tail, trying to look adorable. So, it explains why I felt like Mommy Crow was trying to come in, and it felt like why it was Lou. I think it was Lou in the dream, and it was the god in question introducing himself. And why the gods of Ireland have taken a shine to me, I don't know. I guess I shouldn't question my good fortune. I suppose it is, as Odin told me. He says, when we all take this for what it's worth. All the gods can, if they wish, watch a human, right? It doesn't matter where you're from or what your bloodline is. And if they see you're good to your gods, well, they want some of that. They're coming over to see you. You know? And, since I'm always working on these temples or trying to do something or trying to do food or something, I guess they decided to come over, and the one that's here now is the Dagda. And, I was not sure how to react because, I have so many gods now. And I said, I'm feeling overwhelmed because as I'm listening to these stories and everything, there's like as many goddesses in Ireland as there is anywhere else. And I'm thinking, oh no, they're all coming through now. I can see it now, we'll be overrun. But, it is what it is, as Iran would say. Because I don't know if it's around now, or it's blue, or it's both. And, they're not going to tell on themselves. And I got today, wouldn't you like to know? And I was like, oh God, no. Um, And so I was talking to Dagda today, and I said, if it's you, I said, I'm smart enough, even though I mistakenly asked for a good sign for a blessing. I said, let me recant that. I said, you don't have to send me any more signs. I said, just, if you can help speed the healing along, as I asked last night. I said, I know that's a lot to be asking when I'm just starting to answer you, but if it is you, and I keep telling all the gods and keep sending out messages that everyone is welcome, so no one has to be, attacking me or getting ferocious or anything or interfering in my work. And as Modius pointed out, he says, well, maybe everybody's telling you to slow down. And I said, well, I don't do anything anyhow. I don't think I go around and do all that stuff anyhow. And he goes, go even slower. So I looked at him, I said, okay, I think it's not what I do day to day. It's like some things I've been thinking about and trying to plan out. And it's like the universe is saying, wait. And I didn't want to wait, and I didn't want to wait. And I have waited for a long time, but the universe is like, okay, Now, I did go out and do some stuff I shouldn't have had, tangling with the yard work, but the universe works in mysterious ways, right? So the universe is like, okay, I'll give you a reason to be homebound for about a month, and because you're pride and you won't go out looking like a leper, so you're going to stay home and take care of yourself and tend to yourself, and I will make sure you stay home. And that's the only thing I can think of right now. And we all have worries, I think, right now, and that's an understatement, right? And I think it's just the gods want me to slow down and spend attention with the gods. And I was trying to ask the dog, I said, do you want anything? Do you want Anything given to you, do you want a temple? Do you want this? Do you want that? And I'm not getting that back. I'm not getting like a ping back of, oh yes, we've been dying for an Celtic themed temple. I'm not getting that back, but I don't know. Sometimes it feels like a god gets my attention, really make sure they have my attention, and then absolutely nothing. It could have just been I want acknowledgement. Sometimes they do that. They'll get your attention, you give them your attention, and then they're just like, okay, I got your attention, and nothing ever comes of it. So I don't know. And I hope the Doug does the right one, or I've been bothering Ireland again for no good earthly reason. But it would make sense. The dream would match up then. It could have been Lou, because Lou often does stuff to trick me or dazzle me or something. And Lou, don't try to make sense out of any of the imagery ever gives you. And it could have been the Doug as the first person I met. I don't know. But as I was looking through art on Pinterest and I saw all the plaid, I was like, oh no. Oh no. I've been thinking it's been Scotland for months, so no wonder he finally got mad and tried to get my attention. And I looked at Odin, and Odin's being rather deferential and not doing anything, which is a change for Odin, let me tell you, because usually Odin thinks Odin's the very best and he'll fight anybody. But now he's kind of like deferring and looking away, and he won't fight, won't fight, doesn't have any interest to scrap into the middle. They're both referred to as Allfather, so this is interesting. And I had been talking to a god that it seemed like you ever pray to a god and you're getting a mental image, but you know it's like another god answering you, but you just go with it because you're just trying to have a conversation? Yeah, that thing. So it could have been the Dagda coming through for a while. I could be wrong. It could be somebody suggested that, and he does match up to all the things, like feeling like time has stopped, feeling like I'm being told to slow down, feeling like I'm almost out of time, out of sync with time, feeling like all this other stuff. I got up today and the power was off, so the clock was off. And I went to set the clock. I looked at the time and it was 11:11. I'm like, damn, okay. And I called and I confirmed the little girl was found. And it's just like, it seems like a lot of the people I know too are being made to slow down and made to not go places they want. One friend wanted to go to a pork roast, which her friend had. And you're not supposed to be having gatherings, but the friend had it anyhow. And I don't judge. People are tired. People are going crazy. And her gentleman friend wouldn't take her. And then the other friend, she's having troubles. And I said, how you doing? She said, oh, and I said, I'm sorry. I said, I would actually walk up and poke around. I said, but I'm so bandaged up. I said, I don't want to, try to walk through town and bandages will be flopping everywhere and everything else. I said, once I'm better, if you still have anything, I'll be up and I'll see what you have. But, it feels like we're all being made to slow down, like we're all being made to stop. And it's hard and it's frustrating, especially if you have stuff to get to. Um and then stuff we want is not happening. Everybody wants the government to just make up their damn mind already and to either give us a stimulus or not and let us deal with it. And they're just dragging their feet and dragging their feet and dragging their feet. And I thought, you're like 1 week away from total anarchy and ending the presidency from ever is what this government is, 1 week away from. People are just getting tired of this shit. And you see governors and other officials on the air crying. People are desperate. Of course they're going to threaten the people in power because they see you having your nice house and your good job and your food and you can take care of your family, and they don't have that luxury right now. Of course people are pissed off and angry and they have every right to be. The people with are not taking care of the people without, so of course there's a lot of anger. And then the government officials will, wring their hands and go, there's nothing we could do. Really? You could sell off some of your damn expensive artwork or your second car or your vacation home, something. It's coming to mind that if you tell us to sell everything valuable we own, you can pitch in, hon. So, again, woo, feisty back here. So yeah, I get what people are angry and pissed off. We all want help. We all want, a hand up, not a hand out. There's a difference. We're not just most of us sitting there with our hands out. We want a hand up. We want to do for ourselves, but a lot of people need help right now. So I didn't mean for this to become political. I'm happy if it's the Dagda, but it's a bit of a shock because it's like I go to Ireland for a while, the energy kind of goes kittywampus, and I retreat But I think it's just because it's overwhelming for me. I don't have a gift for language. I really don't. I had a couple strokes that we know of, plus God knows what else wrong with me. And so I can't hear, and with Celtic mythology, it's definitely going to help if you could speak the native tongue, and I can't. So it's a huge slowdown because, you'll start doing research and people will tell you, well, all this translation you've been reading is utter rubbish because this is what this word really means. And I can't make sense out of any of it. It's like a mental block. If I had a tragic death somewhere in a past life, it had to have been Ireland. And I had to be a scholar or something because it's like, no, you don't need to be able to ever master the language or understand any of this. And my head just starts spinning. Most pantheons, it seems like after a while you figure out who's who and what is what, and you figure it all out. But I always feel overwhelmed with the Celtic pantheon. But that's just me. So, if you guys like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe. I swear to the gods, I'm smelling chocolate cake now. I've been smelling my mother's cooking for the last couple days, so that's been nice. That's been one nice thing. And I know the Dagda, the sky, the earth, fire, perhaps death. It depends on who you ask. Stopping time, as the person pointed out. Music, certainly, and there's been a damn lot of heart music on the radio. And, it's just funny to see Odin be differential and kind of look away like Odin was keeping something for Odin that didn't strictly belong to Odin. But that's his holy divine nature. He's no angel. I got back here and I'm getting pizza. We're starved, but I'm not cooking as much lately. I might as well keep going on. Grab yourself a coffee. Because I've been having a weird series of accidents, like bad luck. And it usually was a belief in the old days. I don't think you kids do it now, that if you're having a bad run of bad luck, just, first be logical. Are you run down? Are you overstressed? Are you pushing yourself? After you take care of all the mundane stuff, which will piss you off because it takes time if you have a temperament like mine, then go, okay, I've been having all these accidents. I've been having all these burns, and I cuts and scrapes and everything else. And, what is it? Am I overworked? Am I stressed out? Yeah, to both. But who could be coming through? Who could be turning my luck against me? And I've been trying to make good for it with all the Norse gods, and everybody else is coming back in. And, you're at this stage going around and whimpering to the gods, oh, I'm sorry. And it can only be a god that feels like they're being spurned, is what I thought. And, so I trust that if I'm on the right tack this time, stuff will clear up. But that's why I haven't been cooking. I'll get back to the story, because I cooked soup the other day and I reached for the pot and the pot had danced all over the thing, and I cut my hand the other day. It's getting pretty damn good. Um, I've just been having a series of misfortunes, and that does help happen when you're tired and run down. It's fucking 2020, the fucking nightmare year that we all wish to see the back of. But it's also sometimes it can happen. Your luck can turn against you if the gods aren't happy with you. And I know part of me suffering through tangling with weeds is my own foolish pride and not trusting in the gods. But I also know sometimes you do have to cut corners, and I thought, well, I can't just keep going to the gods to whine for money and whine for help. I have to do what I can on my own. So I had the best of intentions, it just didn't work out in my favor, and now I have to wait like a week or so before my supplies get here. But we'll do alright by then. It's just been a hell of a year, hasn't it? And it feels like all the gods are active right now. It feels like they're all active and they've got their ginger up, so to speak, so they're all excited and they're all wanting to come through at once, and I can pizza back there, baby. He wants pizza in the worst way. Actually, oh my goodness, it's past 4. Yeah, I guess I could order pizza. We'll see. So if you guys I got pizza, if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye bye.